Turkoglu right side. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in. Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Turkoglu. This one for three. Bosch grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Sigma, no good. And here's Turkoglu for three. It's good from long range. Turkoglu's got 6 points.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
Goes up on the high post. DeRozan's shot is off. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And kid using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
Back to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Takes a three. Shot's good by Rice.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Great body control there. This is how you execute close to the basket.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
Adding to his long list of highlight reel finishes. DeRozan still exciting to watch.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
From deep, Turkoglu. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Well, that's a nice kid. Great feel for where to move with it.
LeBron outside. Outside for Wembanyama. 2 on the clock. And it's sent back by Bosch. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Leading by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Here's Sharman. Thompson in the corner. Thompson with the three.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
That's a 2 from Kidd. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Inside, here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Embiid inside the line. The quick look, no good that time. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the inside. Thompson kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for Albuquerque. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
The second overall pick in 2016. Ingram's a special talent at 6'8". He can do anything offensively.
It's good. Sherman's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
First team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Ingram from the arc.
Well, as a defender, Johnson is pretty rangy, using a mix of length and lateral quickness.
Right side, Kidd. And Kidd with the stop.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Embiid. Out to Ingram. From the arc. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Thompson. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, for Ingram, it's just all about staying healthy. Because when he is, he's a huge piece for this team.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's a great trip. You always want to end up with those close looks.
Kidd is double. Pass to Rice. Beyond the arc. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Albuquerque. Trailing by 2.
You know, for a 6'9" wing, Johnson puts up really good assist numbers.
To the right side. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The screen from Thompson. Brown wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Left side, Kidd. Out to Porzingis. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
And so that's the end of the first half. They're up by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeRozan with it. Pass to Sigma. Pippen with the steal. Turkoglu outside. Over Rice. And the basket by Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got 14 points.
And Turkoglu can score in a variety of ways. And this allows him to have games like this one.
Here's the screen. Back to Kidd. It's tipped. It's stolen by SGA. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Oh, the definition of a stretch forward. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
Albuquerque trails by 9. Outside Kidd. Going inside. The 3 from Bosch. And yes, it's good. Kidd's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. And Albuquerque with the possession. 7-point differential. To the middle. Sigma. Up and in on the layup. Sigma's got his first bucket in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Sigma. Back to DeRozan. Here's Rice. Five on the clock. And here is Kidd. SGA defending. And for 3. It's hauled in by Sigma. Albuquerque trails by 7. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter on the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
58 seconds left in the third. Down low. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with the pouring.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Rice. And he's good on the 3-ball. Rice has got 6 points.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
On the wing, Johnson. Scoreless thus far.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here is Kidd. Out left to the wing. Embiid in the corner. Screen by Porzingis. Ice. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
What a way to punctuate the third quarter. They've got the lead, and they've got momentum.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Now Kidd. Pass to Rice. Now Porzingis. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. Good. Nothing but net.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. You look at Hito Turkoglu, what a contribution.
Well, I think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And so here's Albuquerque. They trail by 9 points. Now here's DeRozan. And it's Bosch in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. They could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
They get it again. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Trying again. And that's in there.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's DeRozan. Good work there as it goes down.
Tonight, DeRozan has been an absolute menace. Once he gets cooking on offense, he keeps looking for his shot.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
Left side, Bosch.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, great touch off the pass.
Well, DeMar has put a lot of work into developing his playmaking skills, and you can see the results there.
Wembanyama, outside.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Outside DeRozan. Big time move inside.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Wembanyama. No good on the layup.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And how about the work in transition? You can see how opportunistic he is once the break is on.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Outside, Wembanyama. The shot misses.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
Outside, Wembanyama. SGA with the ball. Wembanyama down low.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Shoots the three. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back so if you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run his back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid on my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Stuff in Cali, let my little brother, my little boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist on some, I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, I had to go double. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama's.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Good evening everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's Kidd. Pass to Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on LeBron James.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And Brown drops them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Got a piece of it. Taken away by Kidd. Brown inside. And then Brown with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Bosh, and Chris Bosh with the slam.
A heady defender. Kidd understands how to read opposing offenses and knows when to go for the steal. Able to get his team out of transition there.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The screen from Brown. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Nailed from three-point land.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Bosh.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, I like that DeRozan's one of those guys who can take over a game by himself or be the orchestrator. He adapts to whatever the defense is showing.
SGA from outside buries the long-range jumper.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the '92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominating.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
He had a nice open look right there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
It's tipped. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Just 3 to shoot. And here's Turkoglu for 3.
Defensively, DeRozan has the size and instincts to guard multiple positions.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Albuquerque. He put together quite a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Albuquerque.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Thompson outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Rice drills it from outside.
And you got to get out on Rice because he will make you pay from deep.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Sigma with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Embiid, no good. Albuquerque leading by 14 to the left wing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. And Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Kidd. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Johnson left side. Back to Nance. They set the pick. Johnson outside. Offline with his three. .119 left in the first half. Embiid the screen. And stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Nance. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here is Sigma. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
To the wing right side. Here's Rice. Drills the three-pointer. Rice has got 6.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Here's Kidd. Takes it inside. And Kidd with the stuff.
And no finger roll that time. Kidd goes to the iron and hammers it home.
Here's Sharman. Still scoreless. Thompson outside. Embiid with the steal. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And so we conclude the first half. Albuquerque out in front, up by 15. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the wing, James. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Rice. Bosh the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much that opens up driving lanes for him.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Outside for Kidd. Drops in the tray. Kidd's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Yeah, his scoring has been the story here. The defense has got to try a different approach because to this point...
Hold on!
Oh, goodness! Wow, DeRozan. He's still got some juice in those legs.
Turkoglu right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
1:51 left here in the third quarter. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, guys, DeRozan steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
Turkoglu outside. Pass to LeBron. 4 on the clock. And Wembanyama puts up a deep 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him. And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Pass to Pippen. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Kept the walk. Oh, my goodness. Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Got the benefit of the whistle on that play.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And DeRozan, here we go.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so it's Albuquerque sitting with a comfortable lead up by 40.
50.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Sharman. Johnson in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Johnson with a smooth jumper from that point.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid the screen. For 3, Ingram drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Thompson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Yeah, he was ready to fire that ball the moment it hit his hands.
And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Got that bucket in no time at all. Sharman's got his first 3 points of the game.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Embiid the screen. Pass to Rice. 3, good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Now Ingram. Embiid the screen. Beyond the arc. That shot no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And he drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Rice. Down it goes for 3.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Bosch the screen. Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan, no good from 3. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. Ingram, and there's the drive.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. And DeRozan, here we go.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Launches from deep, and good! From way outside, it's in! And so here's Albuquerque. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And they come back with a three of their own.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bosh, the screen. And DeRozan, here we go. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
A very aggressive drive by DeRozan. He pours on the gas when he gets going.
So Albuquerque takes the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just...
and never fall to again. Remember when he told you he was about to